Roland, thank you for the executive summary. Good evening, colleagues, classmates, professor. My name is Joseph Canty. I'm here to present to you on behalf of Coca Cola Japan. We are a multinational corporation, manufacturer, retailer, and marketer of non-alcoholic beverages, concentrates, and syrups. That is who we are as a corporation. That is what we stand for. Our legacy started in 1886 with Mr. Pemberton, who founded the formula for Coca-Cola in Atlanta, Georgia. We're very proud of that legacy. What most people don't know is in 1920, we started down our road and our path in terms of the market space of Japan during World War II. Flash forward to 1941, our longtime leader, Robert Woodruff, demanded that our product be put in the front lines. In order to do so, Mr. Woodruff sent over enough equipment to build 5 bottling facilities in Japan, which would later yield over 100 million bottles of Coca-Cola annually in Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo later on in late 1940s, excuse me. In 1957, flash forward, we now have over 30 products that we produce, 30 brands and over 850 products. And that would yield us over $10 million annually. Now, where we look where we are today, and we have 5 of the world's largest bottling facilities that we work with in terms of Coca-Cola Bottlers Japan Incorporated. We're very excited about that. I'm going to show you our story in a diagram. This is very interesting. Coca-Cola Japan continues to evolve as what it says, and that's who we are. We are focused on our customer, and we want to remain competitive in the landscape. Japan is about innovation. It's about what's new, what's next, what's happening, what flavor is cooler, what tastes better, and we also want to be thinking about our health. That is who our consumer base is, and we know it, and we want to stick to that because that is what has yielded us such great success in this market space. In order to do that, we have to recognize our challenges as a corporation, know where we're at. We have to remain fiercely competitive in the market space and fight for shelf space, understand how to remain relevant. In Japan, as I said, it's about what's new. In order to do that, we've got to know what tastes are popular. We have a new product that we just launched in our peach flavor. We have Coke Clear. We have our yogurts, smoothies. We have a number of different products, our Glacial vitamin water. We have a number of different flavors here that we don't have in the US. And one flavor that is very popular here is orange and lemon. And another thing that we're concerned about always is water scarcity. Looking at those challenges, we have to maintain, because after all, water is one of the main ingredients of our products. We have to be conservative in our efforts to produce our products and make sure that we're taking care of not only the environment, but also producing quality products for our customer base. The last thing is product expectations. We want to make sure we maintain that through our quality control and making sure our customers know that every time they open a bottle of Coca-Cola or one of our other products, they will get the same taste every single time. Lastly, I want to share with you our opportunities in Japan. Coming up soon, we're excited. The 2020 Olympic Games will be taking place in Tokyo. Consumer reports have yielded an estimated 33 million people. New visitors will come to Japan each year through 2020. We estimate that we can gain some of that market share. We're not sure exactly what that number is, but quite honestly, as we're competitive, we love to have as much of the space as possible. In order to do so, we have to know what our adolescent market wants so we can build up on that base. That is slightly below 15%. As you may be aware or not, in Japan, you're only allowed to have 2 children. With the population rate at where it is, we estimate that to be about 15% of the population, slightly lower. We also have some trends in our beverages. With a rapidly aging population in the elderly community, and a highly productive young professionals community, we see 3 products that are really growing and really shifting who we are as a company. We have a fiber-based Coca-Cola, we have a coffee-based Coca-Cola, and we have a laxative-based Coca-Cola. That's right, I said laxative. This market space is unlike any other market for us where customers want to consume our products, but they care just as much about their health. One other thing, because the Olympics are coming, and I mentioned health, our consumers not only want our products, but we see an increased demand in bottled water. And in order to actually take advantage of these opportunities, we have to really focus on each of these areas to build on our success all the way through 2020 and years to come. Thank you for hearing my presentation. On to my colleague, Taylor Theory.
Good afternoon, Dr. Williams. My name is Taylor Theory. I'm going to talk about Japan's competitive position with Coca Cola. Japan is known for their beverage innovation. They actually came out with a Coca Cola Clear last summer. 0 calories, it's 1% juice, so it's geared for people who don't drink dark sodas. It just looks different. They used the base product, took out the caramel coloring, and marketed it as Coca Cola Clear. For the first time, actually, in 27 years, Coke has raised their prices. A 500 milliliter bottle, it has gone up to about 140 yen, which is $1.27. Also, for the 280 milliliter bottle, it has gone up to 115 yen, which is about $1. Coke in Japan has also come out with Coca-Cola Frozen Lemon. They have the Peach Coca-Cola that was a limited edition. You have your Coca-Cola Plus, which is the alcoholic beverage that actually has more fiber added into it. Another thing about Japan and why their product with Coke stands out is their unique bottle designs. You have your Japanese themed bottles. You have your cherry blossom edition. They use this bottle actually to promote for their Hina Matsuri Girls Day, which is on March 3rd. It already passed, but it's a dedication for girls and their families for a bright and happy future and for graduations. It's actually a really great gift. And they come up with a new design every year. So some strengths that Coke in Japan has is their marketing, of course. I also did research. Customers do not buy their Coke products in bulk the way we do here in the US. In Japan, they're really big on vending machines, especially in Tokyo, which will require more sales. Also, they have thin cans that can be collected. A lot of tourists that visit the area as well. Purchases for their creative designs will go up there because people love to bring things back. They're cutting their staff as their costs rise. The flooding that happened in Japan last summer, it was in West Japan. It was a big flood that did ruin some of their production facilities, and due to labor shortages, their logistic costs have increased. They also experienced net profit decrease in 2018 by 54%. It would decrease down to 10.1 billion yen, which is $91.3 million. It's going into effect April 30th. They want about 700 employees to volunteer for retirement because they have to cut costs. There is a new president in office, so their older president, Mio Yashimatsu, he's going to be a chairman with no representative rights. The new president is actually Kalen Dragon, and he became president as of March 26th. A lot of things changing. Also, with new presidency, they're having to conserve in order to get sales back to where they were in the previous years. Now go ahead and pass it on to Roland Barrett, and he is going to go more into detail about what senior management has had to face with Coca-Cola in Japan.